Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It is October 10th. It is a Thursday, and the moon is in Capricorn. Today is the first quarter moon with the sun in Libra and the moon in Capricorn. First quarter moons are crisis in action moons. We feel the need to take an action, and for many of us, the action is pretty obvious. Clean up. Reclaim our lives. For those in disaster areas, our love goes out to you. I mean, thoughts and prayers is accurate, I think, at this time, because there isn't much you can do when there's these storms are coming. Mother Nature has a way of exerting her power, her awesome power, and there's not much we can do but try to stay safe and duck and cover. It's different when it's a man-made disaster like a school shooting, because it can be avoided by just taking the guns away, right? So thoughts and prayers, which sounds kind of trite, is exactly what we need right now, because and then of course, if you can help donations and the like, but where you can help, there are many community things happening to help our neighbors, even if it's not our neighbors like next door, but in the next state or just in the same country, and I'm sure there's plenty of help coming from other places as well. We have a lot of great memories from places like Florida and North Carolina and the Appalachians, beautiful areas, and areas that need our help and our love and our concern at this time. So we have the first quarter moon. We also have a yod today, and it is to Venus. Venus is in Scorpio. Venus is a planet of relationship, and Scorpio is a sign of relationship. With Venus in Scorpio, we share our feelings, our vulnerabilities. We share our bodies. We share our money. Scorpio. And we have Venus in a yod from Jupiter and Chiron. Now, Jupiter is in Gemini expansion. It is stationed. It's stationed yesterday. One of the reasons why things were so powerful. We have two powerful stations. Jupiter in Gemini, which is an air sign. I know there were a lot of tornadoes. It wasn't just a hurricane, but tornadoes spawned from this hurricane. I think they actually hit first. Which is scary enough. You're waiting for the big storm to come, and then there's a tornado. It must feel like it's the end of the world. And perhaps on a certain level, it is the end of the world. It's the end of the world of us being able to deny things like climate change. Now, I know most of the people who watch this are not climate change deniers. You've probably been, sounding the alarm for years. And everybody's like, oh no, it's not a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing, guys. And there you go. There you go. So Venus requires a certain, in Scorpio especially, requires a certain vulnerability. And so it is about being conscious with Jupiter and Chiron in a sextile to each other. Bringing a certain amount of understanding, opening the lines of communication, and getting in touch with Venus, which is in a very sort of introverted personal sign in Scorpio. So it's time to be kind to one another. We are our neighbors. We are our brother and sisters keepers. Our hearts go out to you, everyone who's suffering through this. we're waiting for the new world. The new world is here, guys. And it's I think there's a certain amount of us having to learn to fit into this new world. And part of that is a more profound, closer, and loving relationship with nature. Because Mother Nature reminds us that she's in charge. And I think it is a lesson that some folks are finally getting, and many of us already knew. So, all right, this is the second time I've done this video. The first time I did it, I didn't shut the video camera off when I walked in the house, and I fed the cat, and so it was long and upside down. So, sorry. This will have to do. I probably said some very profound things that I can't remember right now. But it's chilly this morning. It's like 45. It's had windy, and I am underdressed, even though I have like 4 layers on, it seems. So I'm gonna go back inside. Have yourself a beautiful day. Help where you can. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. I love you guys. Take care. Mystic Sisters, Saturday on this channel. Join us. We'll be talking about, all kinds of stuff, review of the week, and looking at the week ahead, which is going to be very, very, very powerful. Yes, I know you're like, well, I thought you said it's powerful this week. Well, yeah, it just continues. The intensity continues. October promises to be one of the most intense months. We've had those, right? February was an intense month. Certainly July and August. September. October. Well, we're living in intense times, so. What else do I want to say? Fundamentals of Evolutionary Astrology is going to begin on Monday. If you're interested in taking that class with me, you do have to have a certain base knowledge of astrology. It's just an expansion of the astrological sort of story with an eye towards the evolution of the soul. Very, very exciting, very interesting, and very helpful to understand our purpose. All right, guys, take care. I love you. Talk to you tomorrow. Namaste.